Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael Music. I'm currently 23 years old. I live right outside of Philadelphia in Bucks County, PA. And the conversation that I want to have today is around the fear of old age. Okay, so I understand that, you know, people that may be watching this in the future or soon, you may be older than me. So who am I to talk about this fear? But it's something that at the end of the day, it's one of the ghosts of fear, and it's something to acknowledge. It's in the book, and it's kind of a part of the six basic fears that could be standing in the way between you and the success that you're looking for. So I wanted to just have a conversation around that today, and just share some thoughts about it. So, right now I'm 23 years old. I just graduated college, and I'm already noticing some of the people, some of my friends are experiencing this fear of old age, right? They're thinking that they are officially washed up since we just graduated college. And, you know, other people that may be watching this that are much older than us could be looking at us at this age and be like, damn, you are still so young, you're still a kid, right? You still have so much life ahead of you. And they have a totally different perspective on this fear, and maybe even more prevalent in older ages. And now, when you reach the age of 40, right, this is what I'm going to talk about, or this is what Napoleon Hill talks about in the book Think and Grow Rich. When people start to experiencing this fear at the age of 40 years old, and think that, the better years are behind them, when he really believes, like Napoleon Hill will say, that this is when you really develop your mind and mental maturity. So I wanted to have a conversation around that today, and just read some of the symptoms of this fear. There's not a lot, so it'll be a pretty short episode today. But no matter what age you are, whether you're younger than me and still in school, or older than me, right? Still consider whether you have this fear and the symptoms that could stem from it. So, do you have the tendency to slow down, and are you developing an inferiority complex at the age of mental maturity? So, no matter what age you are, right? Are you developing an inferiority complex, which means you're less than the kids that are younger than you, right? Do you believe yourself to be slipping because of your age, right? And he says, Napoleon Hill refers to the year of 40, the age of 40 years old, as man's most useful years, both mentally and spiritually, are actually between the ages of 40 to 60. So, it's really interesting. That's when, um, I don't know about it because I'm pretty young, but that's when Napoleon Hill says that that's when you really start to develop your mind and stop caring what other people think of you, and start to really have, um, you know the world at your fingertips. You'll notice that most men and women don't get rich until later on in the years. It's because they basically took control of their mind later on. So, secondly, I want to ask you: do you have the habit of speaking apologetically for oneself as being old? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just old. Merely because you have reached the age of X or Y, instead of reversing the rule, and expressing gratitude for having reached the age of wisdom and understanding. So that's what I was trying to explain earlier, right? People between the age of 40 and 50, or 40 to 60, that's when you really reach the age of wisdom and understanding. And, like, are you apologizing for your age? And finally, do you have the habit? Are you killing off initiative, imagination, and self reliance by falsely believing that you are too old to exercise these qualities? All right. Are you dressing with the aim of trying to appear younger and affecting mannerisms of the youth, and thereby inspiring ridicule by both friends and strangers? Okay. So, are you trying to act younger than you are? And I don't have too much experience with this fear, the fear of old age, because I'm only 23 right now. But like I said, I noticed, at this age, a lot of people, even around me, start to go crazy because we're not the young kids that we were back when we were in high school and college. And so my mindset at this moment in my life is, okay, I'm officially past all the partying phase that I've done in high school and college, and it's time to really start defining my purpose for being here and working every single day at it. So I think this is an incredible opportunity, and that's why I've been doing these episodes, because every day that I do the episodes, I'm really building up my purpose for being here and building all my assets and wealth. Like at this point in my life, it's like full focus on earning money and building like true wealth for myself, so that later on in my later years I can actually enjoy the fruit of the labor of the seeds that I plant. So that's the conversation today. It's on the fear of old age, right? Do you, even for like the young people out there watching this, right? Do you think that you're washed up right now, or can you reframe your mind and start seeing a new vision for what you truly want out of this world, out of your life while you are here, and set and go get it. So I hope this conversation was valuable to you today, and I'm going to wrap it up there, keep it short and sweet. So I'll leave you with this: until we meet again in time and space, I'll see you guys later. Bye everybody for now.